name is Hazel May Gumapet, and for today, we are going to discuss about the facilities and equipment of the volleyball. But before that, we are going to know first our objectives of the lesson. So at the end of the lesson, the student should be able to, letter A, understand what are the facilities and equipment of the volleyball. Then letter B, determine the significance of playing area, the net and posts, and the balls in a volleyball court. Then letter C, you are going to draw a volleyball court, then label its facilities and equipment. Now let's talk about the facilities and equipment of the volleyball. Please read the playing area, Ms. Cruz.
1. Playing area includes the playing court and the free zone. It shall be rectangular and symmetrical.
Okay, thank you. So the playing area includes the playing court and the free zone. It should be rectangular and symmetrical. So the playing court is where the players going to have a rally to compete with the opposite, which is the opponent. Then its free zone is the area outside the court that players may enter to make a play on the ball. So the dimensions of the volleyball court. So the playing court is a rectangle measuring 18 by 9 meters, surrounded by a free zone, which is a minimum of a 3 meter wide on all sides. The free playing space is the space above the playing area, which is free from any obstructions. The free playing space shall measure a minimum of 7 meters in height from the playing surface. Then the playing surface. So the surface of the volleyball court must be flat, horizontal, and uniform. It must not present any danger of injury to the players. It is forbidden to play on rough or slippery surfaces. Then the white colors are required for the lines. Other different colors are required for the playing court and free zone. Class, on indoor courts, the surface of the playing court must be of a light color. Then on the outdoor courts, a slope of 5 mm per meter is allowed for drainage. Court lines made of solid materials are forbidden. So next is the lines on the court. Please read Miss Hannah.
Lines on the court. All lines are 5 cm wide. They must be of a light color which is different from the color of the floor and from any other lines.
Okay, thank you Miss Hannah. So the line should be in 5 centimeters wide and must be a light color then different from the color of the floor and from any line. So the boundary lines. So in the boundary lines, 2 sides and 2 end lines mark the playing court. Both side lines and end lines are drawn inside the dimensions of the playing court. The boundary lines consist 2 sides lines and end lines. Then let's proceed to the center line. The center line, the axis of the center line divides the playing court into 2 equal courts measuring 9 by 9 meter each. However, the entire width of the line is considered to belong to both courts equally. The line extends beneath the net from sideline to sideline. So the center line divides the playing court into 2 equal courts, 9 cm by 9 meter each. Then the line extends beneath the net from sideline to sideline. Then the attack line. On each court, an attack line whose rear edge of the attack line is drawn 3 meters back from the middle axis of the center line and marks the front zone. Okay, let's move on to the zones and areas. So the front zone on the courts, which is on each court, the front zone is limited by the axis of the center line and the rear edge of the attack line. The front zone is considered to extend beyond the sidelines to the end of the free zone. So the service zone, please read Miss Santos.
The service zone. The service zone is a 9 meter wide area behind each end line. It is laterally limited by 2 short lines, each 15 cm long, drawn 20 cm behind the end as an extension of the sidelines. Both short lines are included in the width of the service zone. In depth, the service zone extends to beyond the sidelines to the end of the free zone.
Okay, thank you, Miss Samson. Okay, the service zone would be 9 meter wide area behind each line and extends to the end of the free zone. So it is 15 cm long and drawn 20 cm behind the line as an extension of the sidelines. Then, the substitution zone. So, the substitution zone is limited by the extension of both attack lines up to the scorer's table. So, the substitution zone extends from both attack lines to the scorer's table. Then, the libero replacement zone. So, the libero replacement zone is the part of the free zone on the side of the team benches, limited by the extension of the attack line up to the end line. So, the libero replacement zone is part of free zone on the same side as the team benches. So, the extending from the attack line up to the end line. Then, the penalty area. So, a penalty area size approximately 1 by 1 meter and equipped with 2 chairs. It is located in the control area outside the prolongation of each end line. They may be limited by a 5 cm wide red line. So, the penalty area 1 by 1 meter is located in the control area outside of the end lines. Then the temperature, the minimum temperature shall not below 10 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. Then the lighting. For FIVB, world and official competitions, the lighting on the playing area should be what? Should be 1,000 to 1,500 lux measured at 1 meter above the surface of the playing area. So the net and post. So the height of the net, kindly read Miss Hannah. Okay, it is understandable that the net would be in 2.43 meter high for men and 2.24 meter high for women. It is placed vertically over the center line, and then the height of the net is measured from the center of the playing court. Then let's proceed to the structure. So the net is 1 meter wide and 9.50 to 10 meter long with 25 to 50 centimeter on each side of the side bands. The net made of 10 centimeter square black mesh. Then the side bands. So 2 white bands are fastened vertically to the net and placed directly above the sideline, and they are 5 centimeter wide and 1 meter long and are considered as a part of the net. Then the posts. So the post in the volleyball court is supporting the net. So this post is supporting the net are placed at a distance of 0.50 to 1 meter outside the sidelines. They are 2.55 meter high and preferably adjustable. Then the posts are rounded and fixed to the ground without wire. Then the balls of the volleyball. The standards is the ball shall be spherical, made of a flexible leather or synthetic leather case with a bladder inside, made of rubber or similar material. So the synthetic leather material and color combinations of balls used in international official competitions should comply the FIVB standards. So its circumference is 65 to 67 centimeter and its weight is 260 to 280 grams. So its inside pressure shall be 0.30 to 0.325 kilogram or centimeter. And then let's proceed to the uniformity of balls. Okay, the uniformity of balls. All balls used in a match must have the same standards regarding circumference, weight, pressure, type, color, and etc. Okay, class, clarifications, questions. Do you understand our discussion? Okay, very good. So now we have an activity. I will divide you in 3 groups. Group 1, Group 2, and this is Group 3. I will be giving a bond paper to each group. And then, what are you going to do is you have to create a volleyball court, then label its facilities and equipment with your group. Then explain it to the class. Do you understand? Okay. Let's start.